Hello students, welcome back to my channel Learn to Know. Today in this video we will learn construction of angle using compass and ruler, and in this video we will learn the angles which are multiple of 15 from 0 to 180 degree. For making the first two multiples 15 and 30, first we need to draw the 60 degree angle, then only we can make 30 and 15. For making 60 degree angle, first we need to draw a line, then take a length of the compass. I have taken 2.5 centimeter. Okay, with this length we will make a semicircle. By placing the pointer in one end of this line, we will draw a semicircle. So I have drawn the semicircle. Now taking the same length of 2.5 centimeter, now place the pointer in this position, in the place where the semicircle has touched the line. From there, first cut the semicircle, make an arc. Now this point and this point need to be joined. Okay, we have to join this point. So I've joined this line and I've given names to this angle. Now this angle AOB, this much angle is 60 degree angle. Now we can make 30 degree angle by bisecting this 60 degree angle. Bisecting means dividing the angle in equal parts. Okay, from the middle it will go 30 degree angle. For that we have to place the pointer in this position and make an arc. Then again place the pointer in this point, then make an arc. Done. Now we have to join the line. See, done joining this line. Now give this also a name. Let me see. The angle COB is half of 60, that is 30 degree angle. In same way, for making 15 also we have to bisect this 30 degree angle. Okay, by placing the pointer here and here. Now let us draw, make an arc. Now join these two dots. I have given a name to this as D. Then now angle DOB, this angle is 15 degree. Okay, now in this semicircle we can make 120 degree angle also. How? We have to take the length of the radius, the length with which we make this semicircle, that length we have to take, which is 2.5 I have taken. With the same length we made this 60 degree. Now placing this pointer in the 60 degree point, we have to again cut this semicircle, and this point will be 120. If we join these two dots, it will be 120. This total will be 120. Now this angle EOB is 120. So here how many angles are formed? Let us write the names. Okay, so the angles we have made are 60, 30, 15 and 120. On this figure we can make 90 degree angle also. How? 90 degree angle just come between 120 and 60 degree. Okay, now if we bisect these two angles, we will get a 90 degree angle. So place the pointer in this 60 degree angles line, this, and on 120 degree angle. Now we have to join these two dots, this and this. The 90 degree angle is made. This FOB is how much? 90 degree. Okay, so there are other methods also making this 90 degree angle. For that we have to make a line first, then place a point on this line. Okay, and placing the pointer on this point lying on the line, we have to make a semicircle. Okay, now we can increase this length. Now by placing the compass in both ends of the semicircle, we have to make an arc. increase it more. Now make an arc idhar, and from this side also, from both end of the semicircle. The semicircle is 180 degree, half of semicircle is 90 degree. Now join these two dots, connect these two dots. Now this is 90 degree angle. Give it a name OAB. Okay. Now angle AOB is 90 degree. Now from this 90 degree we can make 45 degree. How? By bisecting 90 degree. For bisecting we need to place the pointer in both end of the angle, and we have to form an arc in this place, and we have to join the dots. Okay. Now placing the pointer in both end of the 90 degree, this side and this side too. See, done. Now we have to join these two dots. So the angles we got are AOB, which is 90 degree, and bisector of 90 degree is 45, which is COB. Okay. Now which multiple of 15 comes between 90 and 45? Those are 60 and 75. Okay. So 60 we already know how to make. We have to take the length of the radius, same length of the radius which we have taken for making the semicircle, and we have to cut this semicircle here. Okay, now this is 60 degree, we know. Now for making 75 comes between 60 and 90 degree. So what we have to do, we have to bisect 60 degree and 90 degree by placing in 60 degree angles point and on 90 degree angles point. Now we have to join this point and this point. This was 60 degree. This, if we join these two, it will be 60 degree, and this is 75 degree. So the angle we got here is angle DOB, which is 75 degree. Okay. Now by taking the same length of 2.5 centimeter, I will make 120. 120 is also easy. Place the pointer in the 60 degree point, then cut this semicircle. Now this point and this point, join these two points, you will get 120 degree. Okay. Now angle EOB is 120 degree. Now which angle comes between 120 and 90? This 120 and 90. Angle 105 comes in between. Okay. So how to make angle 105? Place the pointer on the 90 degree angle and on the 120 degree angle. Then you will get 105 degree. We can increase the compass length. This is 90 degree length. Done. So now we got angle 105, this FOB, this angle, this line. This is for angle 105 by bisecting 90 and 120. Okay. Now which angle is left? 130 is left. For making 135, we have to first make, first tell me how much is 180 minus 135. It's 45 only. So first we have to make an angle which is 45 in this side. If this side 45 angle we will make, then the remaining side will be 135. Okay. So how to make 45 degree angle in this side? In the same way, we have to bisect 90 degree angle in this side. Now place the pointer here and make an arc, and on the 90 degree angles line place the pointer, then make an arc. Now join this two dot, you will get 45 degree angle. So I have joined this line. This is 45 degree. So if this is 45 degree, then the remaining one is 135 degree. That's why the angle GOB means this and this angle is total 135 degree angle. Now the angles which are done are 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, 135. Okay, now the remaining one are 150 and 165. So we will make now 150 and 165. Okay, now tell me how much is 180 minus 150? It is 30. That means if we make a 30 degree angle in this left hand side, then the remaining this side angle will be 150. Okay, now to make 30 degree angle, first we need to make 60 degree angle. So place a point in the line, then make a semicircle. So I have made a semicircle on this line. So for making 60, we know that we have to take the same radius length. For making this semicircle, we will take the same length, place it on this point. Because we are making 150 degree angle in this side, so we have to make 60 degree this side to make 30 degree angle. So first make 60 degree angle. For that we have to cut this once. Okay, now from this point you have to bisect. From this angle and this angle we have to bisect. From this point make an arc, and from this side also make an arc. So this was 60, this line was 60, so this much will be 30. So this side I have drawn 30 degree angle, this much is 30 degree angle. So the remaining one means 180 minus 30 is 150. So give this also name, it will be OAB. Angle AOB equals to 150 degree. Understood? Now we have to make 165. Now 165 comes in between 150 and 180. That means we have to bisect this angle. If we bisect this angle, we will get a line which is 165. Okay, to bisect this angle, this 180 and 150. Place the pointer in both the side of the angle. Make the arc. This. Okay, done. Give it a. Now join these two dots. Okay. Now this is this much. Give this also a name, AOB. Now this will be C. Okay. Now angle COB means this side. This much is 165. Sorry. Angle COB equals to 165 degree angle. So we did all the angles from 15 to 180 degree. 180 degree we know. Just put a name to this also, D. Angle DOB. Angle DOB equals to 180 degree. This total angles length is how much? 180 degree. So we did 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, then 120, 135, then 150, 165 and 180 degree. Okay, all done.